baby. This portion of the program is brought to you by NCA. Who knew that? National Certified Alarms, no long-term contracts, license number 645. By the way, the computer, Bell, getting there?
They're tweaking it, so it'll probably be ready for a match show.
Okay, so for you, those of you guys going, why isn't it up and running? It will be. We got a new computer. It's right next to me.
And it's a lot more powerful.
It's a lot more powerful. So, this is way better. Like, you guys are going to notice a huge difference. Like when we would play, video. One of the things when you played video, it became so laggy. It was like a karate movie after a while.
When Chad leans in on the camera, it's going to look like he's coming out of your screen.
By the way, I've just been told I should go live in Iran. Because
people just, they believe anything that the government they favor says.
Yes. Yeah. No, actually, you're the one that's going to go there because you told them that Trump could sell you a non-existing bridge. Oh, guys. Operation Fury and stuff. I just want to know, does anybody out there, like even if you support Trump, right? I want us to do well. I think sometimes, everybody's like, oh, you don't like the soldier. Where did you get that? Because I don't want us to be in endless wars where people like Raytheon and Lindsey Graham, I don't want her to profit off this. I said her. I don't. The war machine, I don't want any of that. And the funny thing is, the same people, if this was Biden or Obama, who, by the way, I railed against Obama for years, and everybody's like, he's the great leader, he's the great this, that. I'm like, that dude is bombing people everywhere because he came up with the rule was, well, if there's no boots on the ground, I could just send drones over and just drone the hell out of little schools.
Well, don't forget, though, he came up with that just awesome health insurance plan.
He did.
That exploded deductibles.
There you go.
It needs to be so heavily subsidized that the Democrats crap their pants.
Yeah. And now we've got the new one because they got rid of it, which was a good thing to do. And the new one is don't get sick. But nobody, all the same people that are mad were like, you wouldn't have been there? You wouldn't have said anything when I was railing against Obama, when nobody else, very few people were. Well, because he's killing the bad guys. Yeah, sometimes. Let's be real. We've missed a few times. Go see Biden. Remember when Biden blew up that poor guy and his family that he thought was the mastermind of the Afghanistan pullout? And the guy just went out to get milk? Let's be real. I just want to know, what is there a threshold for some of you? Are you fine with this if we're here 5 years from now? When's the last time we did stuff like this and we decided, hey, you know what? We don't need a base somewhere. We don't need that. What is the for you, for me, I don't want us to get in wars. I was told we weren't going to get in any more wars. That's it. I was told we're not going to get any more wars. And Trump, on numerous occasions, had said how Biden was going to take us to war with Iran. So would have Kamala. That Stephen Miller tweet didn't age well, where she said that we're going to be in Iran in no time. No, I think it's a fair question. And it's okay to question. It's not like you don't love your country. No, I love my country. You know how our country started? By pushing back on the powers that be. And sometimes you got to ask yourself, what exactly is the end? Well, no nuclear weapons. Okay, how does that work? Are we going to kill 92 million people to assure ourselves there'll be no nuclear weapons? Or no, and by the way, not even no nuclear. It got to the point where, Matt and I were talking about yesterday, the guy that is the mediator, he actually went on TV to tell everybody how good the deal was, how many concessions there were, that some of the stuff they were going back and forth with, including nuclear for, to have nuclear generators, and as well as medical nuclear, which, by the way, Israel wanted them to have none of that, including stuff like, treat cancer. And we said we would give them ours. So I just want to know, is there an end game here where everybody's like, you know what? Okay, you were there for a month. or is it just in perpetuity? And I get it. The regime was horrible. Nobody's arguing that the regime was good. Nobody's going, those are good people over there. They were awful. They were horrible. And they absolutely were. And hopefully the Iranians take their chance. I don't know what that looks like. The Kurds are going in there now, and they're going to fight with them, and we're going to supply them. And I know Trump's been on the phone with them and some of their leaders, along with Bibi, and we'll supply them. And what does that look like? You know, the last thing we want is more chaos, because here's what happens with more chaos. And this is, you know, everybody's like, you're an idiot, you're a fool, blah, 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 the usual stuff, because, you know, that's it. You know, sometimes people. How about this guy? You guys remember this guy who everybody loves, right? By the name of Charlie Kirk.
Wouldn't the world be better off if the Ayatollahs went away and replaced by something better? Wouldn't Iran be better off? It's time to close the chapter on the Iranian Ayatollah and his henchmen. Let's close that chapter soon and start a new chapter in the Mideast, one of tolerance, hope, and peace.
Okay, that sounds good, but that's pathologically insane. I'm sorry, it is. How do you know it's going to be better? Yeah, the Ayatollah is awful, but maybe he's one of the few guys that can keep that country together and not have a 90 million person civil war. Lindsey Graham is so consistently out of his mind, it's hard to even comprehend. Iran is hugely diverse. It is a massive country. Do the people agitating for war even know that? Because be clear, regime change is war. Just to understand, regime change is not like changing the head coach at the Chicago Bears. It's not how it works.
No, it's not. I mean, that's Charlie Kirk right there talking about. Because why? Because Lindsey Graham, and this was from last year, Lindsey Graham pushing, let's go in, let's fight a war.
It's not like a clean transfer. Typically in the Mideast, it's very messy, creates a quagmire, and then there is civil war. Do you understand how large Iran is? It's massive. It's a very big country. It's mountainous. It makes Afghanistan and Iraq look like a cakewalk. Just look at this beast of a country with all the different regions, all the different dialects. And then you have a major refugee concern of Mohammedans that will come to Europe and endanger more Christians and Jews, and Mohammedans that will come to America. No, that is wrong.
Oh, there's that too. Could you imagine that? If that went sideways?
Three times the size of Iraq, almost.
Yes, 3 times. 3 times the size of Iraq. That's massive. And not only 3 times, surrounded by mountains. And I remind people this. You know how old we are? 250 years old. You know how old they are? 2,500 years old. It's kind of like Afghanistan. Sometimes you realize, well, these people have never been conquered for a reason. I want to get them out of the darkness of their ridiculousness that they were living under, because they're brilliant people. They are. And the advancements that they could bring to a peaceable world is incredible. But, you know, one of the things that you have to do is you have to look at, okay, what are the unintended consequences? Libya, Syria, Iraq, the unintended consequences that might come of this. I think those are all serious questions that we need to ask. Like, what's the best that can happen? Everybody cheers us on and woo, they give us flowers and it's the greatest thing ever. Yeah, that's great. I hope that happens. I do. I hope we're out of this fast. I hope it's happening and it's great. And they tell China and Russia to piss off. We don't want anything to do with you. It's going to be great. You know, the Iranian ladies are back in short skirts, living the dream. Or another hardliner comes in. And then we kill him. And then another one. And then we kill him. And then eventually they say, well, the only way for us to stop this might be to actually do the things that they think we were going to do. Do I believe everything the Iranians say? Hell no. Do I believe everything our government says? No. So, but my question is there a point for you guys where you're like, okay, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or, you know, not only at what cost to human life, but what cost to money? Because, Bell, remind me again, do we have a bunch of cash sitting in the bank?
Yeah, we do, but it's all owned by the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers.
No.
But we do have some good debt if you need any of that. We got about $39 trillion of that.
Oh, that's good. We're going to start handing out IOUs. So, they are. This is going to be a scary time if we start thinking about the money side of stuff too, because we're broke. Like, we're just not kind of broke. We're like really broke. And it used to be the Republicans, and I get it, Trump's not a Republican, used to care about, at least pretend to care. Nobody cares anymore.
Yeah, it's just spend.
Yeah.
I mean, the budget we're using right now is just an extension of Biden's last one.
Yes.
And it's, there were no cuts. There's no money saving. It's just spend your money. No, people refuse to think of it as their money anymore.
Well, because, do you know why? Because at some point the numbers are so big, it's just numbers on a page. That's it. Just numbers on a page.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, as a taxpayer, the number doesn't need to be that big for me to go, I could have used that money instead of them taking it.
Maybe we should put a thing that every time we go to war like this, that everybody gets taxed $100 a paycheck. So we could pay as we go. It'll be like one of those loans where you pay as you go.
Yeah, and if you don't want to pay the tax, you're anti-American.
Yeah. So I bet people will go, hold on a second. It's frustrating because I don't want to see any of our people. It's crazy when you say, oh, you're anti-military. No, I'm pro-military, and I want to see them die for something stupid. Because let's be real, there are powers that be. I mean, how many presidents, right, have warned us? Ike warned Kennedy, who warned, was starting to warn everybody, who then something happened to him. And then, of course, Bush talked about it, right? The senior and Reagan. But they liked the building of the stuff because it was good money for them in the war machine. And how many people have come out over the years going, man, there is a war machine out there that they profit off this stuff. Maybe we should have a conversation about this. But the donors are too big, and both sides are fine with it. And the media loves war.
You need to close your eyes and just follow blindly.
Oh, maybe I should change my name to Chicken Little.
The government never lies about anything. Ever.
No, they don't. I should change my name to Chicken Little because I don't want to go to a needless. What's next? What's the next group of people that we should worry about? Out of curiosity, what's the next area? That we should go and try to conquer.
Well, Greenland, obviously.
Well, cool. We got to get to Greenland. I can't wait to get to Greenland. Pretty excited about it, actually. I'm going to summer there, I think. Because, it's gorgeous. Not as gorgeous as here today, but it's gorgeous.
Just don't drink the glacier water.
Do not do that because you'll get the runs.
Especially if it's yellow.
Oh, peeing in the snow, so much fun. But everything's frozen there, so it just kind of runs back at you. And you don't want that. Coming up, craziness, lunacy, White Woman Wednesday. What else? I got a lady that's super crazy about the war. You guys can yell at her. We'll do that straight ahead. Chad Benson, Super Talk 997. All right, it's White Woman Wednesday. This lady's insane. Absolutely insane. Crazy. Lost her mind. If you were next to her, you would have thought she had to be hospitalized. I'm double checking. Get ready for the dump button. I think I got it all. There was about 60 in here. Here we go.
How is your anti-war president going now? How is your peaceful campaign going now? 50 children dead. 50 children dead in school. This is what your tax money is going towards right now, while your president sits there and tells you to shut the up while they get to eat baby poop out of intestines. This is what you're working for right now. This is what you clocked in for right now, while we can't even pay rent.
So, you okay? First of all, the baby poop thing, I was like, what was that?
What the hell was that?
I'm like, they had to eat baby poop out of intestines? What? How? Wait, what?
That's an old special recipe. You have to kind of be from the South to know about it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, let's continue. Let's see what else she's doing. And she's, by the way, if you guys think maybe some bluish hair with a septum pierced, probably there.
If you fucking voted for this shit, you're a fucking disgrace to society. You're a fucking disgrace to society and you deserve nothing. And I don't care if you want to come over on this side, say you're sorry, fuck you. Sit in it. Sit in it. I don't with you and you're not fucking allowed over here. All of the fucking hurt that you've conducted over so many innocent lives. So many innocent lives. And now you want to sit here and fucking say you're sorry that you didn't see it coming? Oh, I feel so fucking bad. Oh, you're doing the work now? You're changing now? I genuinely cannot fucking believe that this is what we're dealing with 1 year in. 1 year in to this fucking clown's second presidency. Second! Project 2025, it was all real, right? So what do you have to say now? Because it was all fake at first. What's your excuse now? I'm really curious. Tell me. I'm very excited to see what you have to say about this one.
Oh, man.
And her claim about the 50 kids is a load of crap because the Republican Guard came out and admitted that was a misfire on their part.
Yeah.
And it was an Iranian missile that hit the
Then it was a
school.
lot more. It ends up being 100 and, 150. And their thing is, yeah, it was theirs, but had they not been attacked, they wouldn't have fired the missile, which is probably true, but still. It's like 175 kids, I think, in total.
Yeah, they were all rebel rousers.
Yeah. Yeah. They were going to eventually give birth to, eventually more little terrorists, right? Some of you probably think that's probably true.
Or protesters, and the Republican Guard can't have that.
They can't. They can't have that. No, they cannot have that. So
That was an angry little gal.
she is, she's got some problems, and, she can't pay her rent. And I wonder why, because she's so good with people.
I was going to say, I wonder how she is in the workplace.
What do you say to somebody like that? You're unhinged.
Yeah, you can't even have a discussion with somebody like that.
You don't live like with Kylie. She plays a part, and the part is I'm against all of these things, but it's also a business for her, and she recognizes that. But as as crazy and as victimizing herself as she is every single day, she's not unhinged. Like that's unhinged. You're not well because. Trust me, she probably has 4 of those a day about all kinds of things. If she trips and hurts herself, it's because of the Republicans, right? If it rains outside, it's because, organized religion hates her. Unhinged. Do you think she's single?
No.
Probably not. Probably not. She's probably baiting some soy boy. Some Lindsey Graham. Lindsey. Oh, Lindsey loves a war.
Lindsay just wants to bring pastel and chains and leather to the Middle East.
That's right. Nothing says fun like.
I don't think that'll go over well over there.
Well, that's why we're having to do the regime change, get rid of the mullahs, and then suddenly we got gay clubs on every corner,
That's
and Lindsay's
right.
going to be hanging out at every one.
That is so him. Like, this is great, guys. Is she a telemarketer, says Sally? No, Sandra? Not unhinged. She's super unhinged.
Is she a telemarketer?
Yeah. What is she talking about? She was talking about the war. So she was talking about the fact that, everybody believed that Trump wasn't going to be this, and he turned out to be all the things that everybody said he was going to be. And of course, the baby poop thing was something. You know what? She's the kind of woman where you just like Kylie, where you go, you know what? You need to calm down.
Well, that's what you say to any woman to get them calm
you need
down.
you need to calm. You are not doing well. You need to calm down. Do I have to call somebody? She probably got the vapors. Oh Lord, I got the vapors. You got to watch that show, The Gray House. Was that I told you about it on Amazon Prime about the spies from the South? Just because my favorite thing is at one time she fakes fake and she's like, I've got the vapors. And I'm like, oh God. Oh, goodness me. All right, coming up, One Hit Wonder Wednesday. Every Wednesday we do it. We play songs from yesteryear that were here briefly and made an impression on us. We'll do that straight ahead. Chad Benson, Super Talk 99.7. I was just talking to Matt. Matt looks like he's getting ready to go for boat drinks. You going for boat drinks, Matt?
Tomorrow.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, already started. Is it that tomorrow? You guys are there?
You're on the boat tomorrow, are you?
Oh, you're going to broadcast live from a boat, I hope. Live from a boat?
They won't. So the guy's like,
Yeah, tuna.
are we back?
Yeah, we're back. We're talking about tuna because that's our dream. We're going to be, yep, that's it. We're going to catch a tuna and get rich.
Sell it for $1 million.
You think? I think we can, right? Absolutely. We're going to be great. I'll take out my little Zebco pole. We're going to be good.
I have a question.
Go for it.
If tuna is so expensive that you can sell one for $1 million,
Yes.
how is it that I can get tuna for 99 cents?
Because you're not getting that
Different
kind of tuna. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this tuna is sushi only kind of thing. And that tuna is, we caught in a whole bunch of them in the net. The other one has to be caught by a pole.
Oh, a pole.
Yeah.
So you've got to go, cane pole fishing?
No,
You know,
somebody
like
from
bobber?
Poland.
No, like a big,
Oh, like you have to take a pole with you.
Yeah. And you got to be on a boat.
Clank them on the head.
Yep.
So has anybody had any really expensive tuna then? I mean, I've had some pretty expensive sushi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is this is the one that makes it to, Japan and they bid on it. It's like $1.2 million.
Is this like the type of tuna that they eat off the people? Have you seen that?
Oh, I love that. That was fun.
You got to, they used to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do that anymore. You boys know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
what
I
you're
mean,
talking about.
when I was hanging out with the Yakuza, we used to do that all the
That
time.
made me so, just knowing about it makes me uncomfortable.
So-
Much less I'd be hard pass, hard no.
Really?
Hard no. No, I don't miss, let's not mix food
You're
and
not gonna-
sex,
you're
y'all.
not- you're not gonna drink out of their belly button?
No mixing food and sex for Matt
Your
Murphy.
breasts are
Thank
not
you very much.
my dinner plate.
No, or your fanny or anything else.
Well, you know what?
We don't make no party. I love it.
These girls are, I'm letting you guys know with the Yakuza, we had a good time.
By the way, Ken, Merle also said that we don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. Dude smoked it up in California. I don't know about Muskogee, but
He liked
smoked it up in California.
He liked the Merida Hoochie.
He was an appreciator.
You do look like you're going out for a little boat
Hey,
drinks.
look, what do you think? So it's the first pink seersucker clothing of the season.
I like it.
You
I like
that?
it. Little polo right there.
I was trying to decide if I want to keep this shirt or not, so I'll take a poll.
That's good.
This is gonna be great for me.
Yeah, this is solid.
Open up the super chat as to what people think of this shirt. Oh, it's gonna end well.
I know. I think so. Absolutely.
You're going to be the first person to use the new computer for streaming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't set your drink on it. Apparently,
So,
don't set your drink. They put it right in a place where they know what's going to happen, and it feels like some sort of intelligence exam.
well, he's going to move it. They just wanted to get it up today.
Oh, no,
So
good for them. I know. I'm very pleased.
Bluefin tuna is the one they fish for. And the reason with the pole, it does something to the chemicals in their body. When they fight, it does something to the fish's chemicals that makes it extra tasty.
So I was always told that was the problem with deer hunting. If you don't get a clean kill on a deer, that it'll taint the meat in a negative way. But you're saying this is in a positive way.
Yeah, this is in a positive way.
Okay, very good.
Gotta be better than the shirt yesterday, says 4460. I don't know.
Fred's shirt yesterday was a fine-looking shirt. I don't really remember what it was, but I am certain that it was it was my Harley Davidson shirt.
That's
I
a
do
good
remember.
shirt.
Thank
From
you.
that one. I like this one. This is good.
I'm rolling through the closet because I want to buy new clothes. So I've got to throw away
Mid-century
clothes.
modern. You're gonna start coming in like 3-piece suits and stuff. Like it's all. What was that? The ad show.
Mad Men.
Men.
Yeah, with the skinny little ties.
Yeah. Start smoking in here. Telling the girls, hey, sugar lumps. Why don't you go give me something to drink?
Brill
Matt
cream
is-
in the hair.
Matt has clearly moved past his "I'm not spending any more money" face.
Well, he wants a new wardrobe.
I'm just no. I've gone to the let's just go ahead and spend all of it and see what happens.
Yeah. Hey, the government could do it. Why can't we?
I mean, right? Why? Just take out some loans. Why not?
We'll just default, and we'll just keep going.
Build some bombs.
There you go.
You never
Well,
know.
you know what? I think that's Lindsey Graham has a blouse that looks just like that. It's really good.
Lindsey stuff. We're going to talk about this today. Lindsey, we just got into this war, and he's begging for new war.
Yeah, he's begging for new war.
Let's go into Lebanon. Calm down, Lindsey.
Well, he gets paid. He gets commission on each bomb.
If it goes long enough, he's going to be like, Canada is right above us. They can attack at any time.
I mean, goodness gracious.
I love Burchett said, Lindsey's, take it with a grain of salt. He's never saw a fist fight he didn't want to turn into a bombing. I mean.
True enough.
I mean, he already, he's like, let's get into Lebanon. What? What?
Lindsey needs a hobby.
He does.
Or a friend.
Well.
He has a hobby. It's called bombing
boy.
things.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a friend.
Get himself a
friend. Yeah.
Nice friend.
A nice friend. Maybe
hang out with.
Maybe take him to the sauna.
Go bowling.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
Leisurely evenings on the couch.
Throw darts.
Or something.
Whatever.
You know what? We'll put up a map of all the places you want to bomb, Lindy. You can throw all the darts you want at.
Go for it.
So,
you and your friends.
What else are you talking about besides your sweet shirt?
I mean, obviously and I know you've been discussing it too, this ridiculous Metro Council vote regarding NES. I do not know what else they need to know. We do have Freddie O'Connell coming on the show tomorrow afternoon at the Nashville Fairgrounds, so we'll ask him about it. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the latest developments on the Elon Musk tunnel. Jack Johnson's going to be on, and we're going to have to ask Jack about some of his stock trading with regard to Tesla, which is very confusing, but I'm sure he'll have answers for us. A good friend of the show, so we'll do all of that.
Speaking of that, did you see the poly market is not paying out for a lot of this stuff because they think it was people inside the White House who were making huge bets on the exact time we were going to attack?
On the
somebody made $500,000.
I am so behind the curve on the poly market stuff. Like, I mean, I don't understand how they're setting up these bets and how they pay them off. I need to get more into
And they're
this.
completely non-regulated whatsoever.
Yeah,
no regulation.
You know, like when's the first time Chad Benson says a word on his radio show and let's go. Let's bet on that.
That's it.
Who wants to bet
it's
on
one
it?
of those weird things where they'll bet on anything, and you could bet on who's going to break up in pop culture. It's nuts. But the insider trading kind of thing is they're thinking all these people inside the White House are pinpointing, including somebody who laid a $100,000 bet that Trump will announce by the end of the year there are aliens.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting, but they're not paying out because they're like, this feels fishy. Speaking of fishy, he's got the boat drinks outfit on. Matt's coming up straight ahead, and I like the pink on it. The salmon looks good, sir.